Hello world, this is Zan playing MA Archocephaly in TLC Endworld turn number 45. Uh, Found a quick break during the day to actually get this one done kind of early. So let's see how it goes. So we get both our Clam of Pearls from Acido. There's a reason for this, so I'll talk about soon. We cast Dark Knowledge and fail. Kind of hoping to find something. Get our Corpseman and send out our Mine Hunts, killing Umara. I don't know if that was Sahara or not. Okay, so that looks like most of them failed. Looks like PD was never placed in the Skatekian Steppe, which makes me silly for not having taken it earlier. We have Battle in Eternal Pastures. This is okay. This is our, semi-commitment to try and retake the province against the Sahir or the Sahara, whatever they're. Okay, so there is going to be, unfortunately, a single air elemental coming out. And he did place his dudes a little further back, so I guess the slingers can't hit them now, which sucks. They are on fire flyers, I think. I'm still kind of lucky it aimed at them. Sorry, I think I actually had this muted. Oops. Okay. So we dropped our fire elementals. We got our Spartoi. Oh no, the air elemental is going to come. The fire elementals are prevented from reaching the air elementals, so they might, they just trounce that one mystic. That's unfortunate. Okay. But it shouldn't do too much damage anymore, except it killed one of the Yarkusas, or the Hyreas. Okay, and in the back, yikes. This guy's just casting close range Blade Wind, although he should be routing. Yeah, they're both routing. Okay, and there is no escape from this province. So all those Sahara that were kind of stuck back here behind my fort are all dead, although it was a little bit expensive for me losing a Mystic and an Arcusa. That sucks. It shows I only killed one, but there is no retreat route for them, so everything that was present here in the Nemedian forces are gone, and then we have a battle in the fortress at Weedy Stretch. As before, we have our kind of battle line. The only difference, I think, is we've brought our Air Force back. Unfortunately, they do fall for the attack rear trap. Nope, but Swarm comes to save the day and is still there to just be annoying bugs in the Mage Core, which is good. I guess due to the amount of mages, the magic was still, or the gems were still used. Oh, I scored 2 Mukareeves, which instantly become enlarged as soon as my bluff takes effect on them, which is kind of funny. It's definitely not worth divine naming them. I already have astral ones all over the place. I don't need 2 more. Okay, so our final Butcher's Toll is some Beast Hunters are gone, we lost a Draconian, and we lost the Pegasus Rider. But we gained 3 more Ada Elites, so bringing up my Nebaean Auxiliary Force. And we killed 2 Mukareeves and one of his Adepts of the Iron Order. Pretty good. He shouldn't have many of these, and I think he even lost one on the previous fight. Unless this was the same one and he like retreated into the fort. Because he cast anti-magic with one in the big fight. Cool, leads us to our events. Last turn there was like a worldwide event about wolves being annoying. Gems, great. Gems, great. Gems. Gems. Luck 2 heard me complaining about it, that it wasn't Luck 3, but it's coming in kind of close right now. Okay. Some dogs attack Nabal, where is this? Oh, which is on a fort, which lets me know he's not patrolling his forts. Kind of cool. And sneaking enemy. Oh, we catch the werewolves in Barony of R. Okay, and importantly, we didn't get attacked by indies at the Weedy Stretch. But if the event works the same way Barony of R does, that previous event means where the heck is it? We've got a werewolf sneaking around in the Weedy Stretch, and I don't really have time to deal with it. I'm really glad he didn't pin me in. But I don't have time to deal with that thing, so I'm just gonna bump up the PD and call it a day. and hope that that's enough to catch it. What else? Because there's a few things. Okay, so now that my lands are safe-ish, I can actually start site searching them a little bit more. Okay. Okay, and I guess you get to keep 2 bodyguards. So you guys go to Barony of R. What else? I don't need him to be there anymore. Okay, where else do we have units? Let's see what was going on here with the corpse constructs. Okay, this guy can start making more. And this guy can make me another stick. Cool. Corpse man, corpse man. Okay, this chick is going to be there to preach. Which I gotta do that over here as well now. Okay, we have this guy in the Skatekian Steppe, which, like I said before, was not attacked, which sucks. That's fine. Okay, and to the reason I wanted that second Clam of Pearls is I want to make a second army to come take High Watch, because this is a very critical throne for just about every player in the game. Well, every relevant player. It's the crux of Ermor's Throne Rush. If Asphodel tries to Throne Rush, he needs it. If I try to Throne Rush, I need it. It's very important, and I'm pretty sure as I move this army to Nabal's capital, he's not going to have the bandwidth to defend it. And Ind has checked out of the game. He's not coming back. He's just going to sit in this fort. So what I will be doing is I'm going to try to make a second army and have that move down through the Barony of R, the Skatekian Steppe. Moving through Grog Rock would normally suck, but this connection exists. So that army will come to, we're going to reconvene in Barony of R, or convene, I guess we haven't done it before. That army doesn't do this. And then move down Skatekian, Fickle Scourge, High Watch. Ideally, we can grab things like Flat Plenty. I don't want Ermor to have 122 gold, but really, I've heard and seen in the game chat there's a huge Ermorian army here in Horneater Deep and a huge Relayan army in Wisp Kelpdrag. Which brings us to another point, is I need to give this guy that so he can cast Scrying Pool. I want to watch. Now, in terms of this next army, literally just going to be, no, whoa. Stay put. It's going to be grab what I can and move them here. This guy, grab what you can and move there. Let's go. Everyone goes. Okay, what else? This is a grid commune slave, so he can show up too. As we march through there, we are going to need some sort of priestly authorities. Grab all the units and go. Okay. Get another air mage. Good idea. Okay. And once we move everyone here into the Barony of R, we can better decide to move the same exact recruitment down there. We can better decide what we're going to do in regards to our script and all that other fun stuff. Okay, both of you, just put the hammers back in the pile for now. I think this guy was site searching. I wish one of these lore masters came with Fire Death. That would have just been a very convenient cross path for them to show up with. Okay, you can go into Grok Rock yourself then, since nothing bad happened to you. This army we will come back to soon. You're not going to be researching. You're going to summon me a Corpseman. I'm not bringing in the 8-ites because they're slow. Okay. I don't see any good targets, I guess, to be mine hunted this turn. So y'all can chill. Although I'm going to need someone like you. Will of the Fates is S4, right? Okay, no, I guess I will need someone like this guy, Oneus. He will teleport. Sweet. He will teleport to the Barony of R with his feet instead of any actual magic. Okay. Guys, stop bothering me. I will get to you. Okay, everyone else is there. But I will get to them. Okay. What else is going on here? We need to get back to site searching. Like these Earth sites. But I guess I need to, before I give out boosters to site search, that kind of crap. I need to... I never hit nature on either of these. Jesus. Oh, that sucks because I do need my nature 2 right now. Yeah, I do need my nature 2 because I'm thinking of something that Naba can do to me is Wrathful Skies, which him doing that would suck. And Ground Army is not going to be enough, but it will help ever so slightly. And that's kind of the plan of what I'm going for with it. And to effectively use Ground Army, I'm going to need to switch my tactics a little bit. And there's going to be a little bit of a lull where I'm not going to have any of that, but I'm also hoping he has no units. He just has mages. And although they have high magic resistance, I don't know if he's going to want to send just mages at my army, because it's still a lot of enslaved mind rolls that are going to go out, and that could be bad for him. But the main thing I'm getting at that I want to try to do is get this Arcusa, this Nature 2, not this guy, he can stay in research, is get my Nature 2 down and just cast Mass Protection. I know he's casting fire spells. Yeah, his Malika like Flame Eruption, so never mind. I'm just gonna have to suck it up in this weird moment where I can't really Marble Warriors effectively because I do need to spread out, and I don't have Army of Gold yet. Once I have Army of Gold, a lot of my problems are solved. And honestly, one of those problems is I don't have enough Earth 2 mages down in the field, and I need more. And I need more. Okay, cool. So yeah, never mind. Let's get this chick site searching again. Especially forests should always be site search with nature. High nature, not just nature 1. Okay, let's move down here. Over here, these like spy dudes, when I move them out, I'm going to need to start giving them X wine, so I don't starve again as I move through the Lost Kingdom. Okay. And then it's probably time for me to actually, you know what, you are worth putting a little bit more PD like I used to be doing to reduce your unrest quicker. Weedy Stretch itself should be making me mystics and reinforcements of any kind. And with the remaining gold, I can decide what else I want to do. And I think I'm just going to hold on to it for now. Everything has PD. Where's Ordos Groves? You're relatively safe now. And I don't want you getting eaten by wolves. So are you, Morai's Grace? Okay, cool. Right, and there was no event on Morai's Grace, right? Wolves have been heard howling at the moon, but that must have been some time ago. I hope. Okay, either way, we're going to convene everyone in the Barony of R. Trying to think of any items I might need for them to have as they move down to High Watch. Off the top of my head, the only one I know they're going to need is Oneus is going to have the little willow. Missed an Earth too. Get down there. He's going to have one of the Clamor Pearls. And that's about it. And this army coming down here is probably going to be a more traditional what you expect out of Arcocephaly, where I'm going to have to actually use a communion to make up for my lack of pure mage power in terms of these astrologers. And that's fine. Okay, so our next steps. Actually, hold on, because I'm moving everyone, but there were things I needed to do. Are there any units in Barony of R? Of course there aren't. That's crap. Okay, so then what I need to do, think about this real quick. Because I need something to come out of here. Because I need to hit Horde Highlands. And the less units or forces I split off out of Weedy Stretch, the better. So I do need to hit Horde Highlands. I guess just send that way. There's no like Crown of Command I can give you. No, there's not. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Alternatively, I can send this guy later, or I can send another one later, and just use this one for now to attack Horde Highlands. Oh, this Rabbit Charm is for Ice God guy. Don't forget. Okay, so this guy, we're going to give him some Death Gems. He is going to come in here, and why not? You can take this guy as a bodyguard. He is going to come in here. He is going to Iron Skin, and he is going to Horde Skeletons a few times. And then after that, I don't know what he's going to do. After that, I don't know what he's going to do. There you go. That should be a cheap-ish. Maybe I'll give him 2. No? Okay. And that should be a cheapish something to defeat what I hope is just 6 PD. And if it isn't, I'll be sad, but whatever. And then over here, we're going to do something similar. We'll give him 3 Fire Gems. He's going to Iron Skin. And then Fire Elemental. Go to the back. And then cast spells. Personal Luck and Body Hero. And then cast spells. Okay, so Hugh will go to Broken Zones. Okay, so now I'm hitting, some places he probably doesn't feel like defending. I can't really send anything from Cape Hellas to take Sinking Flats because of these rivers, which sucks. Technically, I could have sent her with some Swarm and done it there, but eh. Okay, which leaves it's just the main force moving on to the Weedy Stretch. And again, we're just going to stealth these guys over. Double check our new Adites. Our new Mukaribs. Mukarib bodyguards. The Slinger. Okay, we're pretty much going to do this, but there's some items and script changes that need to happen. Like you need this water lens and some water gems. Okay, you could use a singular fire elemental because I'm assuming I'm going to get gem baited. Maybe even twice coming up right now. That's my assumption. This guy, you're doing that, but I'm actually going to give you boots, and you're going to be casting Ground Army. Conservative. Everyone with gems needs to be on conservative. Yeah. Cool. This guy, what are you doing? Just casting spells. Just leave these there. Go get more. Oh, okay. Never mind. You're the one that's gonna go do that. I know I didn't want to split forces, but that's not enough of a force. Okay. I'll just make you 8. No, I'll reuse you 8 at some point. So 7. Onto this guy. Get in the back. Wagyu Bath. Drop that. Grab all your dudes. Dump this guy. Head over to the Barony of R. Perfect. Okay. Back to this. You guys are sneaking. You definitely need to go. Okay. Back to the screen. Okay. Now all the swarms are not going to get cast. I don't know how I feel about you in attack rear, but it's probably for the best. In case they are trying to gem bait me. You, Will of Fates. Absolutely, 100% need that. 100% he needs that. Okay, and then that will give him. So he only needs to really hold on to 4 at a time, which is Magic Fate, because now Will of the Fates will cost him 2 gems with these Clam of Pearls. Like 2 gems per fight. And I really should be giving him like more gear, considering how important he is. But yeah, we'll deal with it. You are doing nothing, Mr. Falakos. You actually might come to the barony of R and be like our main commander, I guess. Are they mercenaries? No, just the Sun and Kinder, which are leaving this turn. Which I should use them for something, like taking Horde Highlands instead of throwing some gems. Or Broken Stones, even. Yeah, I'm going to use him for Broken Stones. Because I'd rather not waste 3 fire gems like that. Excellent. Okay, cool. What next? Back to the army. Okay, Fog Warriors is currently not being cast, and that's not good. There's not even too much of a like necessity to cast it right away anyways. But you never know. Maybe I walk into this province and it's hella air elementals. Hella air elementals. Okay, Community Master, pop yourself a Power of the Spheres, and then Fog Warriors. And Fog Warriors is 3, so she's going to hold on to 6. Cool. Okay, do you want my Scouty Boys on retreat? In case they get caught. Like, in case I lose and then they get caught. That would be disastrous. Imagine. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? We have Warriors of Niflheim. We have Fog Warriors. We have um, the banner casting the astral whatever the crap. Uh, we have Will of the Fates, the most important one that makes this whole army work. And these like nature chicks are not really doing too much, but I also don't want to give them a ton of nature gems right this moment. There's not much for them to do. Mhm. But when I move on Nabal, I do want them. I mean, like the best thing they could do is Tangle Vines, really, or even Vine Arrow on the air elementals when they show up. So why not Tangle Vines, and then Advancing Spells. I hope you can entangle flying units. I don't know if you can. Now, which one did I just get this one? 6? Cool. And then, just in case, are there any bigger nature spells I'm probably forgetting? Again, Mass Protection, I could cast it with a Thistle Mace, but I'm not sure if I should. As the flame eruptions come out, I don't know how much I want to be um, weak against fire. I mean, I won't be weak. I'll be fire neutral. I'll be fire neutral. I'm just not sure if that's what I want. I'm not sure if that's what I want. Yeah, no, let's just leave them like that. One of the best things I could do is howl. Howl would be good, and that would require a nature too. Oh my god, if she shows up again. And I know I'm complaining about that, or I sound like I'm complaining about that. I'm also not using most of my priestesses to actually preach it up. Or preach it up, call God. And have her return, and then once she actually does return, then I have to build her gear. But I guess she's going to return in Arco, and then I'll fly her to the wiki stretch. to the weedy stretch, and I'll have built her gear by the time she lands, and then she can go help. So like if she shows up next turn, I guess, yeah, she wouldn't be in time for Naba. That sucks. That's okay. That's okay, 'cause I think I'm in a fairly decent position in the war, unless there's another big turnaround that wipes out this army, in which case that's almost unrecoverable for me, because I have significant Cat Mage investment, not to mention item investment. So I hope that doesn't happen. The biggest benefit I have, or why I'm walking with confidence, a little bit of confidence, is big astral mages are very good against small armies, and I don't think Naba has any um, big armies left. This is like they're researchers and whatever they're able to make right now, I think. So if he uses small armies against me, or PD dumps are probably his best defense right now. Um, but if he uses small army, Enslaved Mind becomes significantly more effective, especially as most of my guys do have actual penetration gear to make sure that it hits. This guy being horror marked. How dare you? Okay. And I know I had made some stuff for the Mine Hunters. I guess I'll make more stuff. Let's get these guys here. Yeah, they've all got like Eyes of the Void. Okay, well, here's another Eye of the Void for you. Okay, cool. And which means we should probably be crafting another one. And I kind of want to like a lull in my astral usage to craft a ring of wizardry, but geez, they are expensive. um, Trying to think, is there anything else I might need? Print of Time would be hilarious. Leprosy would be hilariously good too against Ind. I think I'm off by one. Yeah, I'm off by one. I need a Mound Fiend. Because it's Skull Staff plus a Ring of Sorcery, and I'll be at Death 4. I need Death 5. Cast Leprosy on Ind's Capital and just laugh. Trying to think if there's like another item I might need or something to do. Not off the top of my head. I'm probably missing something like obvious right in front of me. Yeah, not off the top of my head. Is there like a low pop province I can cast that one spell in? No. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I think I'm done. I don't off the top of my head see something else. I'll probably be reminded next turn as I walk into a mistake. It'd be hilarious. Wound Guide. Wound Guide would help these guys out significantly. I do like a turn one Wound Guide. What's the fatigue on that? That's a lot of fatigue. That's a lot of fatigue to make that worth it. Never mind. Never mind. If I had another Air 2 mage, I would have done it. If I would have kept that Malika, I would have done it. That'd be beautiful. I don't think she'd be there doing that. She'd be out like site searching or something stupid. Okay, so we got a lot of other people moving around, and I did want to start site searching again. This place doesn't even have Fire Earth site searched. This guy with boots can do a good bit. Ideally would be like one of these guys. Or no, a Fire 2 with a Water and an Earth path would be the best. Do any of those exist? A Fire 2 with a Water and an Earth path. Glib, this is like my original site searcher. He's gonna be good. He's gonna do good for me. Let me make me another water. No, I don't need him to make me a water bracelet because I'm using one this turn to scry. Oh, and I have one right here doing nothing. Perfect. Look at this guy. Where did I had booster somewhere? This guy. This guy right here. Go with this chick. Take 2 fire gems as a defense. And a few bodyguards. This chick should also have bodyguards. She's also rather rare. Okay, cool. It's very pricey, but it should be able to handle most things that attack it with Creeping Doom and the Fire Elemental and all that crap. Okay, cool. And that'll site search the rest of my empire fairly well, if slowly. Maybe I'll make more boosters and speed it up in other locations. But yeah, okay, cool. That's a very, very long turn 45. But yeah, next turn we'll script this big army, and again, I'll pause it so I don't go through the whole thing. It'll be similar to what's going on into the Lost Kingdom. Um, yeah, so with that, I will. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to take off this wineskin because the army from the Barony of R might need it. So, right. Now, see you guys next time.